Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Kennesaw State Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Blue Raiders offense will go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. This time he wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Pulled down for the tackle.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. And he'll be brought down.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
So now it's second and long. He might want another play. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Swings it out to the flat. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Ricky Collins, they're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Running inside, it's Morgan. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They boot it away. Secures it at the 30. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Owls. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The run inside. It's Morgan.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Running inside, it's Martin. Got a little grass. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Martin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the outlet. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. On the ground, it's Yaw. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Buys a little extra time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Owls want to move quickly. To run inside, it's Morgan. Picks up the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes it past the marker. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Morgan. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another.
Touchdown, Owls! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They get to the line quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. The throw to the outside is complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Shaw.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Bought a little time, lets it go. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to run, it's Martin. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Now over to your game inside Fifth Third Bank Stadium. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Kennesaw State right back to work.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's taking the shot. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Owls! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
This is is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got a man. It's Allen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Shaw. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Looking for room. It's Martin. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Going to the run, it's Yaw. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Morgan. Turning it on!
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're going to ride this running back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Booker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
In the red area, it's Woods. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. The sure hands, it's Allen. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. All wideouts, no backs. They'll send the back in motion. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Here's a little room there. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. try to pound their way in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, MTSU. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Looking for the edge, it's Morgan. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huck.
Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here's the pressure. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Makes the grab. It's Gary. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Collins. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time.
Trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right?